Okay, finally, part 5. And thank you for bearing with me if you watched all 5 parts. This is part 5. It was supposed to be a full, longer episode. It was going to be around 50 minutes or so. Where I had broken down segments, and I basically did segments as individual episodes today because my computer's being a dumb crap. Or dumb piece of crap, and for some reason um my webcam is being stupid today too. And I probably should be recording on something other than a webcam, but why not? This is why I like this part here specifically is what I've been wanting to do for a while. It's what I call the Dead Game Society. Um, where I'm going to bring up games from the past that I really love and I want to see come back. That I know never will, but I still play and collect whenever I can because I'm sad like that. The one I'm doing today is a very sore spot in my heart because it's awesome and they took it away for no reason. Evil stare, and that's Monsterpocalypse. Now, if you've never played Monsterpocalypse or never seen it, it is awesome. See, you get these like really cool giant monsters. No, it's a kaiju battle game, and these really cool heroes, like mechs, and these really cool robots, really cool Cthulhic monsters, Eldritch monsters, buildings, tanks, tentacles. I mean, seriously. It has all the stuff to it that goes onto the board, and you have one monster, and there's 8 different like types of monsters, not types, but like there is, and you gotta bear with me if I haven't like looked at the full list for a long time, but there's actually 2 runs of it, and each one has a faction for one of 2 things. Like for instance, this is from the Atlantis faction, whatever it was called. Give me a second, I'll tell you. The Tridents, and was an invader. The first edition's invaders were aliens, which I have a lot of the aliens. This is from the syndicates. There's what's it called, syndicates? Sorry, it's been a while. The collaborators, which can be either heroes or villains, and this is the second edition's team, the Uber Corps. The first edition had Shadow Sun Syndicate, which were like freaking Ultraman, which I love Ultraman. And then, of course, these are the themes for this. And then they had Moman in the second series. And they did have an offshoot, like, stand-alone game of its own that came with ones that could be used in the normal game as a defender, which these guys are the Series 1 defenders of the mech kind of thing. They had elementals for the Series 2. Um, which the defender was Voltron, which I'm a huge Voltron fan. I grew up with Voltron. Voltron was my favorite show growing up. And it had Voltron as the enemy, and they had the skull ships. Um, then there's also Radicals, which would be the giant apes or the giant dinosaurs, and they have what am I missing? Oh, it's unimportant. This game you can pick up for kind of cheap now because it's dead, but a lot of places still have it, and it's actually kind of cool to find it. It's a very fun game, and they have different kind of things. What happens is your monster, you'll be seeing here, I'll use the giant fish because he's easiest to see. You'll battle with the monster. As it goes in, you can power up, switch your monster for this. Once both of these run out of HP, you lose. Buildings can be destroyed, thrown, or anything. And if you look here, and got part of the dust because, um, but if you look at the top of this, you see all the stat icon stuff. Those are all powers and stuff that the building gives, or once the building's thrown. Like they even made the Privateer Press building, the company who made it. And then the monsters themselves have it. Now, every turn you're going to basically be alternating between your monsters and units, which you'll have 15 points of units. This is, like for instance, the tank. I have these on display, that's why it's so dusty. My house is dusty as heck. And then there's some monsters, like my Cthulhic monster thing right here. My Eldritch Beast, I should say, has, can combine, can Voltron up if you would. And like for the instance, this one has 4 tentacles, and I remove the tentacles from the board to bring out Giant Dude. And Voltron, the same way, it has the 5 lines, then combines into Voltron. This is a game, if you can find it, check out, get it. What killed it, I think, was the random, like, the monsters were random. You had a chance of getting a building or a monster, and the units were separate. They didn't really give you a good starter deck or anything like that. Except for the DMZs, which were hard to find. This game is amazing. And shame on Privateer Press for ending it. But it happens. And honestly, get when you can check out. It's really worth it. Alright, thank you.